Hi, friends. Today, I will explain about dying declaration. Dying declaration means a statement written on verbal of relevant facts made by a person who is dead. It is the statement of a person who had died explaining the circumstances of the transaction, which resulted in his or her death. Section 32 of the Indian Evidence Act deals with the cases related to that person who is dead or who cannot be found. The term dying declaration has not been defined in the Indian Evidence Act. An oral or written statement made by a person other than the witness which is testifying is not receivable to prove the truth of the facts stated. Evidence of such a statement is said to be hearsay evidence. Evidence of dying declaration is admissible not only against the person actually causing death but also against other persons participating in causing death. Ground of admission of dying declaration. Dying declaration is of the utmost importance and the evidences to it should be as exact and full as possible. The general rule is that hearsay evidence is no evidence and is not admissible in evidence. But dying declaration is admissible for the following two reasons. These are, as the victim is the sole eyewitness. The exclusion of her evidence defeats the ends of justice. Declaration made by a person under the expectation of death is presumed to be true. Underlying principle or maxim. The admissibility of dying declaration is based on the maxim, nemo moritur praesumpture mentieri, which means a man will not meet her maker with a lie in her mouth. In other words, a person who is about to die would not lie. Truth sits on the lips of a person who is about to die. Such a person would not lie, because he or she has to face his or her Maker, the Almighty, in the other world. This is the reason why a dying declaration is made admissible under Section 11 of Evidence Act 2031. This piece of hearsay evidence is admissible as an exception to the general rule of evidence that hearsay evidence is no evidence in the eye of law and it should be discarded as a general rule. Because the evidence in all cases must be direct. Another reason for admissibility of dying declarations in necessity. Where it is the only evidence available under the circumstances, rejection of it may result in injustice. The person, being no more in the world, cannot be called in the court to testify and other evidence is not available to help in determining the truth. Thanks for watching. Keep watching. Please subscribe.